Welcome to Find Your Fortitude with Mark Jansen. I really want to just get more and more consistent with this because I love the Fortitude and I love the podcast and I love sharing my experiences to help others. And it's what I like. I love doing it. Even when I was training, I loved helping them with my experiences and my attitude towards things, helping them achieve their goals and to be better. So I really wanted to it's been like a year of on and off with this, and I really want to get more consistent. And the ups and downs of my life, it carries over to this because I'm not as consistent and I don't do it. And it's just really like anything in your life. And for me, for me, the one thing that I am good at, getting through all the ups and downs and knowing no matter how bad things are going, when it comes to my fitness and my body, my health, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Even if I go through a slump or I'm just like not where I want to be, I know how to get back. I know how to overcome it. I'm not worried about it. And I've said it before and I stress it so much because I love talking about fitness and my health because that's like, I haven't mastered it because there's still so much that I can do to help me grow in that category, just like everything else. But with that, like, that's just when I think about if me struggling in other aspects of my life, I kind of think back to my fitness and like the gym and my weight loss and how I can use those tools and my strengths in that category to help other aspects of my life. So if you watch Find Your Fortitude and you follow my story and you like my mindset or my attitude, but you can't really relate with the fitness because that's something you're lagging in your life and you really want to try to get better, a great place to start is to think about the most successful part of your life. Was something that, whether it's school, relationships, work, like if you're excelling, whatever you're excelling at, why are you excelling? How are you excelling? And can you take those strengths and transfer them and use them to help in other areas that you're struggling in? And so for me, this was a tough week for me. But before I get into this week, I want to kind of like expand on that idea of just overcoming like the downs and the big and little things of what life throws at you. There's so many things. Like, I'm so fascinated with motivation and inspiration, and I love listening to speakers because they say the same thing in different ways, but it's all like the same thing. So for like this, like the podcast today, I wanted to talk about like with this quote that I just saw, slow. How am I forgetting it? I love it. It's slow success builds character, fast success builds ego. And that's so true. So true. And during that slow process, the slow success, it's slow because it's not straight up. You're just not getting on an elevator and going up to the top. You're going through the downs and you're realizing how you personally overcome those things and that it's all part of the journey. But if it's like quick success, it's just like, oh, look at me, like whatever. And for me with fitness, like back when I was overweight, like it's so funny, like I joke about it with all my friends who knew me back in college. Like I was like cockier and like, look at me, look at my muscles. Even though you couldn't even see my muscles, like I was just big. Because I didn't do anything to get that. Like I just have genetics where my family's just, we're big. Like we're big people. And so like when I was in the gym bench pressing, like I wanted to make sure everybody looked at me because I was the strongest. Like I was, man, like when it comes to chest and like the gym, like it's like not even close, but I didn't really do anything to get there. Like it was just easy for me it's easy for me to build muscle and strength. Like that was easy. So I had there was no character. I wasn't humble. I wasn't really grateful. I mean, I was grateful, but it's different when now I lost the weight. I went through the process. peaks, the valleys, all the ups and downs, all the frustrations, all the, oh, this is never going to happen. I'm so far away. How can I possibly lose more weight, this much weight, blah, blah, blah. And now, like, I wear oversized shirts. Like, it's the funniest thing. I wear oversized shirts to the gym. And when I was bigger, I'm wearing, like, these tight shirts and tank tops, which I should not have been wearing. And it's like, they're like, Mark, why do you wear these such big clothes? Because, like, I don't care if people see what I look like. Like, I don't, that's not why I do it. So my whole attitude with the gym and fitness and people's physiques, like, I'm more, like, I really pay attention to, I don't care about how the person looks. There's 1,000 athletes, like, there's millions of people that look good, but how do they act? And right there, I know if they have good genetics and they've never had a weight issue, or if they never really had to put in serious work and dedication and went through struggles with their fitness journey, or if they did, because of how they act. And so why I love training and personal training to a degree, and why I dislike so many trainers, is because we live in a world where you just plaster an image and you look at them and you're like, oh, okay, well, they must know what they're doing. But it doesn't, like a waist trainer. You put somebody who has abs on it, you put them on the package, and then you just automatically think, oh, they know what if they look like that and they're on this package, then I need to get it so I can look like them. When it comes to training and personal experience, people who've never had a weight issue, how the hell can they help you lose weight? Like, I don't get it. Like, they can't. And that's why when people ask me how do I put on size, I will be the most upfront and be like, I don't have that issue, never had that issue. I can talk about getting stronger. I can talk about eating certain diets, or how to eat that I've seen work in other people and that I prefer myself. But I've never had an issue just getting big. So people that are like helping you or telling you or using their ego because they've never really had to work hard, I absolutely hate that. And that's why I love doing this so much, because I know everything that I go through helps me with the persona and how I interact and how I can relate to people. Now that I just got completely off track, but I say that because people look at me and they're like, I like your mindset, I like your attitude, this and that. That's because of my slow success. I'm almost positive if I hopped out of the womb and I was just jacked and never had a weight issue and I always looked like this, I don't think you'd enjoy talking to me or listening to me, let alone talking to me, getting to know me as a person. And so with that, okay, so I finally got to that point, right? I had to go through slow success to get to build my character, to learn that I can always grow and continue to grow. So now we're there. So take that and think about when you're going through struggles in your life, embrace them. Like the last video, like I was talking about, yeah, but when you're going through struggles, like none of this stuff helps. Like I'm going to get through it, everything's going to be better. But sometimes it just sucks. Like it's hard to get through that. And sometimes, I don't know what you can, like there's no magic here for everybody. And I don't know what to do, but what I can tell you is if you're struggling through something, it's helping you grow for whatever reason it is, whatever aspect of life that it is, it's helping you. And understand that if you need to go through these struggles to realize something that you'll come to terms with in the future. Like with me, with food and like my eating patterns. If I was never overweight, I would have never understood the importance of healthy eating or my eating habits or why I was eating so much or being aware of that. It's because of the struggles. So those moments where I'm like, man, and the struggles of taking like a year plus. I say a year plus, but that's when I finally got to the point. I've said it before. I tried losing weight starting in my junior year of high school. And it was just, oh, this is impossible. Can't do it. Next summer, man, I'm even bigger. Let's try again. Can't do it. But my mindset never changed. Like, I'm always like, I can do it and I will do it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Literally no idea. No idea. And it took, my junior year to my senior year of college, about 6 years. Like 6 years, the same goal. Made zero progress in 6 years, but my mindset was always, I'm going to, somehow, some way. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Zero idea. But I will do it. And so if I didn't realize if I didn't go through it, I wouldn't fully embrace it and understand and have this perspective. So looking back, I am so thankful that I didn't just hop on a treadmill, run a couple miles, eat a couple pieces of chicken, a couple of salads, and be like, man, I look amazing. Man, look at me. Like, I'm glad it took so long. And so I love the struggle. Like, that's the easiest way to put it. And I hope you're kind of understanding what I'm saying here, because I mean, you need the struggle. You need the sad days. You need the sad moments. You need the feelings of like, man, it's never going to get better. And I say that and people must be like, man, Mark, you're crazy. Like, that's depressing. But if you don't go through sadness, how do you know what happiness is? If you've never been in the dark, how can you really like fully enjoy the light? And it's so cliche, but it's so true. It's so true. So now that we got through that, I hope that makes sense. That's like, I love, be blessed to have the struggle. Like my Instagram post, it was I'm blessed to have the struggle, but I'm thankful for the struggle. I'm blessed to understand that the struggle is a lesson, and that's what it is. You need to understand that. And again, that's perspective. That's fortitude. You're having a bad day. Well, why? Like, why are you having a bad day? Is it really because of all these other people, or is it because of your mindset? Because you let one little thing build into something huge, and now you're just miserable and taking out on everybody and blaming everybody, which everybody does. And it's so common, you don't even think about it. But if you actually stop to think about why you're struggling or why you're going through what you're going through, it'll help. So when I stopped doing these my weekly check-ins, because I'm just inconsistent. Like, it's something like, it's so fun. Like, you asked me about my workouts, like 2-3 times a day. I'm like there. I don't care how sore I am, what's going on. Like, I'm there. Like, that's what I have to do. And I'm really trying to use it in other aspects of my life. So 3 months ago, I'm like, okay, game time, Mark. Stop fucking around. This isn't kid friendly. So I'm sorry for the younger ones. But like, it's game time, okay? 1 week, golden, great. Sinus infection, out. Okay. I'm like, okay, let's go back to keto. Let's do the keto. Doing keto, 2 weeks, amazing. Running, lifting, strained my calf. And I've never strained it like that. And I'm out for like 2 weeks, and it was just like, I couldn't move. I could do upper body, but I couldn't run. And so I'm like, okay, another one. But with this, for the first time, I think in my life, that I've actually had an injury, like where I couldn't run. Because as much as I love lifting, it doesn't give me the same feeling as running. Like, running's that high, it's the endorphins. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I've never been good at running, so I feel even more accomplished when I do it. Whatever it is, I've never had an injury that's prevented me from doing cardio, especially running, and I've been okay. Like, I took that time to learn about me and just, okay, I'm going through it. It is what it is. Like, I can't fight it. I can't do it. Like, it is what it is. Boom. Come back from the calf, even stronger, faster, more conditioned, feel better. Like a week and a half later, stomach virus. I have never had a stomach virus like this before. Kept me out for like a week and a half. Another setback. Like, okay, oh, it is what it is. As soon as I'm ready to go back. Now we're up to this week. Like 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks strong. You see me on Instagram, I'm back. I feel good. My knee's like just giving out. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. But I I embrace it and I take it as like, okay, I just keep coming back stronger. And like, you can do that in any aspect of your life. There's not like, you're going to get on a fitness plan. You're going to get, I'm not saying you're going to get hurt, but you're going to come through, there are going to be things that come in your way where it's like, that are going to test you, that are going to make you stop, that are going to make you take a step back, but you just can't quit. And you have to understand, like, so I guess the whole thing of this, you have to understand that there's no straight line. There's no straight line. And I think a lot of people have expectations that, okay, I'm finally in a good mindset. I'm motivated. I'm inspired. Look at Mark. Let's get it. And then something happens and you're like, well, wait, that's not part of the plan, so I'm done. And then you are pissed off and miserable and like, oh, I can't do it. So you need to understand that there's no straight line. And be thankful there's no straight line, because it wouldn't change you. You'd get results, but I mean, it's like what successful people say. You give a broke man $1 million, he's just gonna end up broke because he didn't know how to spend before he got the $1 million, so he doesn't know how to spend now. So just you don't want the result. As much as it's like an instant world and people want all the results now, it's not. And be thankful for that, because it changes everything. It helps you grow. It helps you become aware of yourself. It helps you learn about yourself and what you need to work on. So if you've taken anything away from this, it's be thankful for the struggle. And that's just perspective and it's fortitude. And so I was going to say what happened today, why I feel so good, but it's kind of getting away from the point of going through the struggle, because so today my knee hurts. I'm going to say it anyways. And trust me, there's going to be a time when I do these podcasts and there's actually like a rhythm to it. There's no rhythm to this. There's no intro, there's no outro, there's just a lot of stuff. But I'm glad I get positive feedback that people enjoy listening to it. I love this. But anyway, so today, my knee, I go to do my boot camp in the morning. It's awful because my knee's giving out and my quad's tight and it's just awful. And I've been out the last 3 days with it because I'm like, let me rest it, it'll get better. It's a pain. Let me say, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying if you're hurt, push through it, because it may be serious. But I know my body. I've been in the gym enough. I know what's going on. So I couldn't do my workout good because couldn't squat, couldn't lunge, couldn't get down because my knee was killing me. I was so pissed off. Like, I mean, when I can't get a good workout in, like, it ruins my day. Like, I get pissed and I need to get better at that and understand that's just one aspect of my life. But anyways, I'm so pissed off that I'm driving home and I'm like, I can't do this again. My last 3 days haven't been that good. Haven't had the best of days because haven't been running. Decent lifts, haven't been running, and I need my run. So I'm like, okay, I'm going on the treadmill. Like, I just was in the mindset that I would rather make it 1,000 times worse, or I wouldn't make it 1,000 times worse because I'd feel it and be like, okay, I'm not running on this. But I needed to risk it because I know, because I'm aware of myself because of my struggles that, fuck it, like, you're either gonna run or you're not. Like, just try it. So you get a little sore, it gets a little swollen, whatever, like, just go. Just do it. And so, bring me to my second point, which I could have done a whole video on, but I'm just throwing out points here because it's a beautiful Saturday. Whenever something bad happens, and your mindset is, okay, well, that happened, I can't do it. You're not gonna do it. But if your mindset is, okay, that something bad happened, how can I get around it? How can I go through it? You'll get through it. It's however you look at things. My knee's sore. Oh, Mark, can't do it. No, Mark, I need to run. I need to at least test it and see if I can run or not. And so when things happen in your straight line journey, instead of having the mindset, shoot, it happened, something bad happened, I can't do it, this isn't for me. Instead, flip that mindset and be like, okay, well, I need to get past this, so how do I get past it? Okay, like, I'm eating healthy, but I had a cheat day. Now my blood sugar's all over, and I'm hungry all the time, and I just crave sweets, and I don't want to go to the gym, I don't feel good. Okay, well, it happened. Yesterday happened, it happened, whatever. So now, okay, I'm just going to I'm not going to try anymore. Or, no, I still need to get healthier. I still need to lose weight. So, let's get back on track. That's Find Your Fortitude, baby. Thank you guys for listening, and it's gonna be a special day when this actually comes all together. But until then, I hope you find your fortitude, and I help you with that. I hope I help you with that. Have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful weekend. Have a great weekend. See, I'm so excited I can't even talk.